wrong move, but I stand tall, even when the pain grew.
Wind got sharp when the rain falls. Memory screams from the old walls. Every scar told loud when the night calls. But I keep pushing through my downfall.
Gray skies hanging over me, the night don't ever rest. Footsteps follow where I move, like shadows breathing down my chest. Every corner feels alive, every thought become a guess. If the darkness weigh me down, I let it put me to the test. Mind drift deep in a cold space. Thoughts hit heavy like a steel mace. Life got a habit of a bold pace, so I take every blow with a stone face. Steps echo long in the back street. Pain in my veins when the dark creep. World full of noise that the fear feeds, but I move slow, sticking to my own beat. Eyes low, but I see clear. True cut deep when it bleed near. If the night whisper loud in my left ear, I don't fold, I embrace what I still fear. Let the cold wind roll, let the dark stand tall. I don't fade, I don't fold, I just walk through it all. Gray skies hanging over me, the night don't ever rest. Footsteps follow where I move, like shadows breathing down my chest. Every corner feels alive, every thought become a guess. If the darkness weigh me down, I let it put me to the test. Lines in my head start to twist and bend. Voices in the cold tell me don't ascend. Truth in the dark never came as a friend. I come from myself and I meet no end.
Black light pulse in the back of my skull. Thoughts flooding like a ritual pool. Veins go static when I cycle though. Heartbeat glitch, never fool, never know. Symbols in the dark from my own mistakes. Light split open like a fault line quake. Energy rise every time I break. Pain feel holy when the shadows wake.
Eyes turn white when the cold unfold. Future and past both run cold. Nothing feels real in the lies we're told. Everything crashes when the mind gets lines in my head start to twist and bend. Voices in the cold tell me don't ascend. Truth in the dark never came as a friend. I come from myself and I meet no end.
Static lace burn through the hollow inside. Identity shift like a corrupted god. Shadows speak truth that the light can't hide. Every broken part still sticking amplified. Pulse jump sharp like a blade of sound. Thoughts drag low through the underground. Meaning dissolve and the fear unbound. I chase ghosts that were never found. In a voice split in a binary tone. One says run, other says atone. Silence pressed deep like I'm on a chrome. I'm not lost, just not fully grown.
Lines in my head start to twist and bend. Voices in the cold tell me don't ascend. In the dark never came as a friend. I come from myself and I meet no end. Static in my chest, turn the world unseen. Shadows in the dead, I paint my mind unclean. Truth feels shallow like a cat too clean. Nothing in my soul ever stay between. Cold thoughts click like a broken key. Every new glitch feels
designed for me. Eyes go wide when the lines disagree. Can't trust light, it don't shine steady. Echo in the void where my pulse once lived. Dark sink drain everything I give. Patterns in the dark tell me what's primitive. Circles in the soul that refuse to forgive. Mind split thin like a corrupted file. Voices in the static talking hostile. Every lost piece from a fragile pile. I stare at the noise, been here a while. Static in my chest, turn the world unseen. Shadows in the dead, I paint my mind unclean. Truth feels shallow like a cut too clean. Nothing in my soul ever stayed between. Glass start warp when the tension rise. Everything fake when you close your eyes. Flesh turn cold from the old reprise. Energy collapse under hidden ties. Veins buzz low like an ancient code. My reflection glitch, can't reload. Silence rings sharp like a system ode. I exist in a state where the edge is zero. Memory dissolved like a dying spark. Heartbeat slow in a temple dark. Void open wide like a ritual mark. I don't need light, I become the dark. Static in my chest, turn the world unseen. Shadows in the dead, I paint my mind unclean. Truth feels shallow like a cut too clean. Nothing in my soul ever stayed between. I feel the pressure in my veins, let it erupt. Metal in my bloodstream, mind corrupt. Voices in the static tell me rise up. Breaking through the system like a deadly lockup. Dark thoughts spin like a rotary blade. Head full of noise like a war parade. I've been chasing madness through a steel brigade. Iron in my lungs from the nights I stayed. Heavy like a hammer when the bassline bursts. Breaking every limit like the planet reverse. Pulse go red when the chaos submerged. Channel every demon that the world dispersed. Cyber core burn through the back of my mind. Fracture reality, glitch in design. Every little fear I consume, refine. Turning raw rage into fuel of mine.
Tear down everything you built in your head. Grind it to dust, leave the whole world dead. System failure, system failure.
I feel the pressure in my veins, let it It's all in my bloodstream, mind tore up. Voices in the static tell me rise up.
Breaking through the system like a deadly lockup.
Chrome bones rattle when the beat engage. Circuit in my pulse like a digital rage. Break through steel with a mental gauge. I'm the main glitch in your program page. Ritual scars in the code I speak. Bass hit heavy like a war technique. Eyes go white when the force peak. Every other threat that you make too weak.
Fractured soul with a voltage strike. Sparks in my chest when the drums ignite. Turn that fear into raw birthright. Unleash chaos when the world unite.
Let it break.
Corruption rising.
I feel the pressure in my veins, let it up. Metal in my bloodstream, mind corrupt. Voices in the static tell me rise up.
Breaking through the system like a deadly lockup.
Step too close and your breath turned thin. Calm on my face, but the storm built in. Streets know well where my foes walk in. Once I show up, they don't walk again.
Hard look cut through a loud man quick. I don't raise voice, that's a weak man's trick. Every slow word that I choose to pick hit more deep than your whole click stick. Hands don't shake when the vibe go wrong. Fear in your stance, been there too long. You talk real tough, but you not that strong. I'll break your pride if you tag along. Thick boots drag on the concrete floor. One sharp turn and you freeze at the core. Pressure ain't loud, it's the weight you ignore. I walk too gone for you to explore.
Step too close and your breath turned thin. Calm on my face, but the storm built in. Streets know well where my foes walk in. Once I show up, they don't walk again. They don't walk again. They don't walk again.
Feel tight when my shadow spread. You lose your voice when your thoughts turn red. I don't need weapons, I break what's said. Most of your courage just lives in your head. Every slow blink make your posture drop. You think you strong, but the truth flip-flop. You bring loud threats, but they never pop. I walk through noise like it's just backdrop.
Old scars talk when the wind blow through. Taught me how real men move on cue. Talk all you want, I see right through. Your whole damn myth won't save you. Ooh, step too close and your breath turned thin. Calm on my face, but the storm built in. Streets know well where my foes walk in. Once I show up, they don't walk again.
Waking up the static in the room without a view. Drinking on the poison just to make it through the stew. Demons in the kitchen, yeah, they cooking up the hate. Serve the cold dinner on a dirty broken plate. Shadows on the pavement, walking heavy on the street. Looking at the shoes upon my tired, weary feet. Sipping on the muddy, drowning out the screaming noise. Broken little soldier playing with the broken toys. Mirror on the wall is covered up with black paint. Praying to a sinner, cause I never found a saint. Hollow in the middle, yeah, I'm empty as a drum. Waiting for the feeling, but the feeling never come. Gray horizon, fading into black. Walking down the road and I'm never coming back. Gray horizon, nothing left to see. Bury me deep, yeah, bury me free. Click, clack, panic attack, heart rate fast. Run from the future while I'm hiding from the past. Switch the blade, get paid. Living in the shade, digging up the grave with a rusted spade. Paranoid, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a product of the sin. Shedding off the layers of the rotten skin. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jacket steel. Ash to ash, dust to dust. Iron in the rust. In the bottom of the bottle is the only trust.
Fade away, turn to gray, end of day. No, fade away, turn to gray, end of day. No.
Gray horizon, fading into black. Walking down the road and I'm never coming back. Gray horizon, nothing left to see. Bury me deep, yeah, bury me free, yeah. Gone.
Open the door. See what's inside.
Skeletons in the closet, yeah, they rattling the bones. Call Calling up the devil on the burner telephones. Living in a house of cards, waiting for the breeze. Falling on my knees, begging for a little ease. Sipping on the bitter cup, spitting out the taste. Running through the maze, yeah, I'm running in the haze. Mirror showing cracks, fractured image of a man. Sticking to the plan, catching shadows if I can. Hollow in the eyes, yeah, the light is long gone. Waiting for the dusk, I ain't waiting for the dawn. Silence in the hallway, echoes in the mind. Leaving all the hope and the happiness behind. Noose on the hanger, waiting for a neck. Life is a disaster, life is just a wreck. Noose on the hanger, swinging in the dark. Leaving the mark, yeah, leaving the mark. Noose on the hanger, waiting for a neck. Click, clack, panic attack, never coming back. Fading to the black, yeah, fading to the black. Switch the blade, getting paid. Living in the shade, digging up the grave with a rusty little spade. Paranoid, annoyed, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a product of the sin. Crawling in the dirt, yeah, I'm uncomfortable in skin. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jagged, rusty steel. Ash to ash to ash, dust to dust. Iron in the rust, in the bottom of the bottle is the only trust.
Sweet love, let it go. In the show, I don't know.
Noose on the hanger, waiting for a neck. Life is a disaster, life is just a wreck. Noose on the hanger, swinging in the dark. Leaving the mark, yeah, leaving the mark.
Lights out.
I'm a fucking man. He's a fucking fever sucking. He's a fucking fever sucking man. He's a fucking fever sucking.
Yeah. Clear. No pulse. Staring at the ceiling with the bright fluorescent light. Fading into nothing in the middle of the night. Needle in the arm, you pump the poison in the vein. Numbing all the terror and erasing all the pain. Doctors standing around me shaking heavy little heads. Counting up the bodies in the cold and metal beds. Sipping on the muddy, yeah, the blood is turning thick. Life is just a candle and I'm burning down the wick. Hollow in the chest, yeah, the rhythm start to skip. Tightening the fingers on the pistol grip. Silence is loud, yeah, the beeping getting slow. Time to pack the bags, yeah, it's time for me to go.
Red line running across the screen. End of the nightmare, end of the dream. Red line, straight and heavy line. Running out of luck, yeah, running out of time.
Click, clack, cardiac, panic attack. Vision turning white, yeah, fading to the black. Switch the vibe, stay alive, take a dive. Buried in the sorrow of the buzzing hive. Paranoid, annoyed, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste.
Keep it talking.
back pose, drape in my chest like a weight. Yo, thin pride crack at the first sign of fate. Talk real big, but your core too late. I speak raw truth, making nerves vibrate. Sharp tone slice like a dough blade press. Your false rage die when the vibe turns stress. Calm stare land, having nothing to address. I cut through noise with a single finesse.
Dark thoughts coil slow in a tight chain. Your weak claim drown in the sound of disdain. Heat rise fast when I drop my disdain. One cold bar and it crush your domain. Cold breath hit when my voice come through. Your whole mask break, nothing left of you. One short phrase make the room unglue. Silence too loud, that's your final cue.
Gray smoke curled thin from a crack mind burst. Yo, loud flex slip, it was doomed from the first. Truth that I spit hit raw unrehearsed. I talk too little but the damage reverse. Ash tone hang like a dead weight crush. Your bluff drain out when the beat lose rush. Fear creep quick when the tension hush. I don't raise voice, don't need to fuss. Stone hot calm with a venomous trace. Your shadow shrink small when you see my face. No grand threats, just a cold embrace. One line and your whole misplaced race.
Cold breath hit when my voice come through. Your whole breast break, nothing left of you. One short phrase make the room unglue. Silence too loud, that's your final cue.
Listen to them scratch. They never sleep. Locked inside the mantle, yeah, I threw away the key. Looking in the mirror at the enemy, it's me. Walls are closing in, I feel the plastic start to crack. Devil on my shoulder and he's never turning back. Sipping on the potion just to make the voices fade. Digging in the dirt with a rusty little spade. Every single breath is feeling heavy like a stone. Disconnect the phone, yeah, I'd rather be alone. Shadows in the corner, yeah, they watching how I move. Nothing left to prove, got nothing left to lose. Walking through the fire, but I'm freezing in the cold. Sold my heavy soul for a bag of fool's gold. Rats in the walls, yeah, they scratching at the brain. Driving me insane, yeah, driving me insane. Rats in the walls, yeah, we scurry in the dark. Leaving a mark, yeah, leaving a mark. Click, clack, boom, tomb sealed in the room. Flowers on the grave, but they never gonna bloom. Paranoid visions, making bad decisions. Cutting through the static with the surgical precisions. I'm a ghost, I'm a glitch, I'm a son of a witch. Face down in the ditch. Life is just a bitch, switch the flow, let it go, go. Watching time slow, reaping what I sow, reaping what I sow. Graveyard shift, watching spirits start to rise. Looking for the truth inside a pack of dirty lies. Ash on the floor, kicking down the door. Don't want it anymore, no, I don't want it anymore.
Get out of my net. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Wishing I was dead. And I've said
Rats in the walls, yeah, they scratching at the brain. Driving me insane, yeah, driving me insane. Rats in the
hollow in the middle. Gut is full of rot, tying up the stomach in a tight and heavy knot. Nobody to help me yet, nobody to save. Sleeping on the concrete, practicing the grave. Cold concrete, scraping off the skin. Losing every battle, yeah, I never gonna win. Cold concrete, hard against the face. Disappearing slowly from the human race. Switch, quitch, glitch, buried in the ditch. Life is just a game, yeah, life is just a bitch. Click, clack, boom, bap, caught inside the trap. Running laps around the mental map. Paranoid, thought, living in the void. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a product of the gloom. Sitting in the corner of a dark and empty room. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jagged, rusty steel. Ash to ash, dust to dust. Iron in the rust. In the bottom of the bottle is the only trust.
Silence in the streets when I'm walking past the signs. Every shadow on the wall feel like it's study in my mind. Every step spend the night like the pavement redefined. If the dark gon' take my peace, let it pull me from behind. Yeah. Black hood locked down when the wind slice. Eyes numb, see the world through a thin ice. Pain hit sharp, but I learned how to live twice. Die a little daily, then return with a stiff spine. Empty blocks stare back when I breathe low. Hear a pulse in the dark where the trees grow. People vanish when the truth hit a deep blow. So I walk with my thoughts where the fears go. Night hum slow like a broken transmission. Mind drift far, stuck inside a cold vision. Life throws storms but I move with precision. Learn to trust steps, never trust intuition. Cold silence in the streets when I'm walking past the signs. Every shadow on the wall feel like it's study in my mind. Every step spend the night like the pavement redefined. If the dark gon' take my peace, let it pull me from behind. Yeah. Feet drag slow when the rain hit the old stone. Heartbeat rough like a climbing up a strong tone. Life feel cold, every path feel long grown. But I stay firm, every pressure make my bones home. Eyes low, see motion in the blind turns. So low, faint from the weight that my mind earns. Pain grow wild like I feel when the night burns. But I keep calm through the lessons that my time learns. Shadows stretch wide when I look back. Fear tries stuck but I move with the weak tech. World press close but I never let the street crack. Hold my ground steady even when my breath slack. Let the cold sink slow. Let the night unfold. If the doubt get bold, I stay still, stay cold. Cold silence in the streets when I'm walking past the signs. Every shadow on the wall feel like it's study in my mind. Every step spend the night like the pavement redefined. If the dark gon' take my peace, let it pull me from behind.
chest, yeah, the generator hum. Waiting for the voltage and the misery to come. Silence is the signal, yeah, the warden gives the nod. Sending me the devil, Lord, sending me the God.
Electric chair riding on the pole, body shaking heavy with the 20,000 volts. Electric chair riding up the line,
Leaving all the sorrow and the misery behind.
electric chair riding on the pole,
Body shaking heavy with the 20,000 volts.
electric chair riding up the line.
Leaving all the sorrow and the misery behind. Zap, snap, crackle, pop, never gonna stop. Eyes are gonna pop, yeah, waiting for the drop. Click, clack, maniac, panic attack. Vision turning white, yeah, vision turning black. Switch the breaker, meet the maker, soul taker. Burning like a demon, yeah, heavy little baker. Paranoid, annoyed, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a conduit of power. Putting in the heat like a burning little flower. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jagged, rusty steel. Ash to ash, dust to dust. Iron in the rust, in the surge of the current is the only trust.
Lift the sweet lights out, smoke rising, scream and shout. Electric chair riding on the pole,
Body shaking heavy with the 20,000 volt.
electric chair riding up the line,
Leaving all the sorrow and the misery behind.
electric chair riding on the pole,
Body shaking heavy with the 20,000 volt.
electric chair riding up the line.
Leaving all the sorrow and the misery behind. I move the one and you can't unsee. Silence in my steps, say more than me. You act too tough but you shake subtly. One wrong breath and you cease to be. Hearts that cut through your whole facade. You speak on strength but your stance is flawed. Nothing you say ever lend or applaud. I break your pride with a casual nod. Thick cold drag in the wind of breeze. Pressure in my chest make the weak appease. You try step up but collapse on your knees. I don't need threats, my presence decrease. Cold thoughts move in a straight clean line. I don't rush plans, every piece of line. You push your luck, now you crossing mine. I deal with that quick, then recline. I'm the water you can't unsee. Silence in my steps, say more than me. You act too tough but you shake subtly. One wrong breath and you cease to be. Jaws stay tight when the talk get deep. You lose your mask when the real men creep. I don't chase fear, I make it steep. You fold in seconds that you try to keep. Old scars speak when the night turn cold. Lessons carved in a ruthless mold. You break too loud with the heart so sold. I move in truth that you can't hold. No fast pace when I enter the fight. I stand my ground with the quiet might. One sharp glance put you out of sight. That's real strength, not bark but like a warning you can't unsee. Silence in my steps, say more than me. You act too tough but you shake subtly. One wrong breath and you cease to be. Your
taste concrete.
Long coat drag through a silent block. You think you're strength, but your frame unlocked. Talking too tough as a kid, man, stop. Real ones move like a ticking clock. Hands stay loose when the threat get near. I don't flinch once, I don't sense fear. Your eyes say more than your mouth appears. I read that truth like a crack veneer. Cold night hum in a narrow street. Your pulse say run, but your legs repeat. I stand too firm for you to compete. My calm hit harder than your full deceit.
One calm breath, make the weak retreat. You talk too loud, but your heart offbeat. I'll walk too real for your lines to compete. Step in my space, you'll taste concrete.
Scars don't fade, they just whisper slow. Teaching me signs your kind don't know. I see your pride like a shadow show. Too thin, too soft, too quick to blow. My stance don't move when the vibe get rough. Real men break, but they still act tough. You talk like steel, but you're built from fluff. Your bluff collapse, I had enough. Every small threat that you try to claim, fade on the spot when I say your name. You try play wolf, but you're not that frame. I walk in truth, you walk in shame.
One calm breath, make the weak retreat. You talk too loud, but your heart offbeat. I'll walk too real for your lines to compete. Step in my space, you'll taste concrete. You'll taste concrete.
No way out.
Wade through the water where the gators lying wait. Born in the shadow of a crooked, broken gate. Sipping on the syrup, yeah, I'm moving like a snail. Writing out my story from inside a rusted jail. Fog on the river, hiding bodies in the reed. Planting all the sorrow, yeah, I'm planting every seed. Demons in the moss, hanging from the cypress tree. Looking for a savior, but there ain't no one but me. Black lung smoking, yeah, I'm choking on the ash. Life is just a rental waiting for the final crash. Sold my soul for pennies, now I'm paying with the blood. Drowning in the sorrow, yeah, I'm drowning in the mud. Blood in the bayou, washing all the pain. Red in the river, mixing with the rain. Blood in the bayou, sinking to the slime. Running from the reaper, running out of time. Click, clack, boom, doom, doom, doom is coming soon. Howling like a wolf at the pale crescent moon. Paranoid, schizoid, living in the void. Everything I built, yeah, getting destroyed. Switch the lane, swerve, crash, turning into dust. Metal in the spine, yeah, covered up in rust. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a ghost in the machine. Living in the nightmare, living in the scene. Pop another pill, yeah, just to numb the feel, yeah. Making deals with the darkness, trying to heal, yeah. Graveyard shifting, coffin looking nice. Gamble with my life, and I paid the heavy price.
Sink down deep, eternal sleep. No more breath, only death, only death, only death.
Blood in the bayou, washing all the pain. Red in the river, mixing good time, ay.
The end is here. Iron Maiden. Yeah. Close the door. Give me a hug.
Stepping in the closet with the spikes up on the wall, waiting for the darkness and the silence to befall. Metal teeth are sharp, yeah, they hungry for the juice. Tying up the body, yeah, there isn't any loose. Sipping on the muddy, waiting for the final squeeze. Begging to the devil, yeah, I'm down upon the knees. Mirror in the eyes, yeah, reflecting all the pain. Washing all the sins away with bloody heavy rain. Hollow in the gut, yeah, the points are touching skin. Paying for the losing, cause I'm never gonna win. Silence is the puncture, yeah, the air is escaping. Body is a landscape that the iron is reshaping.
Iron Maiden, hugging me so tight. Listen to the darkness of the everlasting night. Iron Maiden, never let me go. Bleeding on the metal, yeah, bleeding on the floor.
Click, clack, spike attack, spine gonna crack. Vision turning red, yeah, vision turning black. Switch the lock, stop the clock, mental block. Lying in the bottom of the heavy metal box. Paranoid, annoyed, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a prisoner of steel. Testing if the agony is actually real. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jagged rusty wheel. Ash to ash, dust to dust, iron in the rust. In the torture chamber is the only trust.
Close it shut. It's the gut. Drip, drop. Never stop. Iron Maiden, hugging me so tight. Listen to the darkness of the everlasting night. Iron Maiden, never let me go. Bleeding on the metal, yeah, bleeding on the floor. Embrace.
Bass hit violent when I breathe that smoke. Streets fall quiet when my name gets spoke. Calm in my step, but the tension provoke. Say the wrong word and the whole thing broke. Weight in my tone, make your heartbeat stall. I don't raise voice, I don't need that call. One short glance, make a big man small. Power too real, I don't act it at all. Stealing my frame like a lockdown gate. Never lose pace, I define my fate. Pressure in the air when I elevate. Every move slow, but the impact great. Hands stay steady when the danger near. I don't show panic, I don't taste fear. Step too close and you disappear. Speak one time and the message clear. Bass hit violent when I breathe that smoke. Streets fall quiet when my name gets spoke. Calm in my step, but the tension provoke. Say the wrong word and the whole thing broke. Bones don't shake when the bassline drop. I don't rush moves, I prefer to stop. Heavy on the ground like a cast iron prop. I walk too solid for the weak to top. Dark thoughts march in a steady row. I don't show pain, I don't let it show. Every cold vibe and my voice might glow, but inside my chest it's a blackout flow. Street born focus in a sharpened tone. I don't need hype when I stand alone. Rebels fall back when the truth get known. My silence itself would have cracked your bone. Hey. Bass hit violent when I breathe that smoke. Street fall quiet when my name gets spoke. Calm in my step, but the tension provoke. Say the wrong word and the whole thing broke. Hey. 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 Bass hit violent when I breathe that smoke. blade swing. Your fake rage melt when you hear me sing. One small line make your fear take wing. Cold mind rule, I don't fear anything. My dog coil, tight like a wire fuse, your tough talk. Break when the truth brews, calm tone hit. Hard when the bass choose, I speak 3 words and your soul lose. Red haze sit, still in my iron core, your pride fall. Fast wasn't built for war, thin heart rattle. When my lines roar, I hold dead calm, you can endure more rust. Breath, still the out with a bitter taste. Your hopes dry up, nothing left but waste. Fear rise quick when my words in case. I crush big eagles with a quiet bass. Low voice stab deeper than a steel blade swing. Your fake rage melt when you hear me sing. One small line make your fear take wing. Cold mind rule, I don't fear anything. Low voice stab deeper than a steel blade swing. Your fake rage melt when you hear me sing. One small line make your fear take wing. Cold mind rule, I don't fear anything. Ash tone hit, nerves like a dull spike. Push your loud bark fate. Die in a hush, every lie drip weak. Easy to crush, I speak slow poison. No need to rush, don't calm, rap tight like a lead shell. You're weak, claim drown, nothing left to tell. Black breath, cold deep with a cold spell. My truth too heavy, you fold and quell. Gray smoke, frame thoughts like a death crown. Your fear leak fast, you can't hold down. I drop one bar, whole vibe shut down. Cold king sit quiet, you just drown. Low voice stab deeper than a steel blade swing. Your fake rage melt when you hear me sing. One small line make your fear take wing. Cold mind rule, I don't fear anything. I don't fear anything. I don't fear anything.
Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime already shed. Circles in my mind spin black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I fear what I bred.
Post skip twice when the code unfold. Thoughts turn glitch when the nights get cold. Truth feel heavy but the lies get sold. Every new path just loops back cold. Goes in the machine, whisper through my skin. Doors in my brain open from within. Cycle after cycle, never know where it begins. Heartbeat loud like a ritual of sin.
Light been strange in the corner of my sight. Shadow form shapes when I kill the light. Living in a loop where the wrong feels right. Mind locked tight like a sealed bite fight. Light been strange in the corner of my sight. Shadow form shapes when I kill the light. Living in a loop where the wrong feels right. Mind locked tight like a sealed bite
Static
fight.
in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime I already shed. Circles in my mind spin black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I fear what I bred.
Core run dry when the thoughts overheat. Noise in my chest like a broken heartbeat. Faith turn hollow when the doubts compete. Nothing left to follow, every truth obsolete. Twitch in my nerves like a glitch in design. World feel fake, just a fragile outline. Step into the void where the stars realign. Find my own voice in the static divine.
Dark come deep like a ritual chant. Strength in the pain that the weak recant. What I became even fear can't grant. I exist outside everything they implant. Black come deep like a ritual chant. Strength in the pain that the weak recant. What I became even fear can't grant. I exist outside everything they implant.
Static in my bloodstream, wires in my head. Echo of a lifetime already shed. Circles in my mind spin black, half dead. I don't fear darkness, I fear what I bred.
Yeah. Really no feelings. Click.
Staring at the center, waiting for the roof to cave, behaving like a sinner. Digging out another grave, pocket full of nothing and a heart full of holes. Selling off the pieces of the shattered little souls. Sipping on the venom, yeah, it tastes like sweet relief. Life is just a moment, yeah, it's brutal and it's brief. Walking through the alley looking for a little light, but I'm blinded by the darkness of the everlasting night. Mirror on the wall is broken
piling up, yeah, they covering the ground. Empty clips, nothing left to give, nothing left to take. Living in a nightmare that I never can awake.
Tick-tock, make it lock, waiting for the shot. Running out of time, yeah, I'm staring at the clock. Paranoid, annoyed, living in the void. Every single bridge I build is getting destroyed. Panic in the system, yeah, the glitch is getting worse. Riding in the back of a blacked out hearse. Switch the lane, I'm the pain, dancing in the rain. Chemical imbalance in the membrane. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a tragic little case. Disappearing slowly without leaving any trace. Ash to ash, dust to dust, iron turns to rust. In the barrel of the pistol is the only trust.
Out of mama, out of mama, out of love. Don't give a fuck. Empty clips clicking on the chamber, hear the sound. Bodies piling up, yeah, they covering the ground. Empty clips, nothing left to give, nothing left to take. Living in a nightmare that I never can awake. Empty clips clicking on the chamber, hear the sound. Bodies piling up, yeah, they covering the ground. Empty clips, nothing left to give, nothing left to take. Living in a nightmare that I never can awake.
You know it don't, give me a couple can of gum. Give me power come, give me what can let me know, play.
Yeah. Turn up the heat. Burn it all.
Sliding on the middle in the orange and the red. Waking up the demons that are sleeping in the head. Temperature is rising, yeah, the skin is peeling back. Fading from the vision and the smoking in the black. Sipping on the gasoline, spitting out the flame. Looking for a person that I can go and blame. Mirror melting slowly, dripping on the floor. Knocking on the furnace, yeah, knocking on the door. Hollow in the chest, yeah, the fire filling in. Purifying misery and purifying sin. Silence is the crackle of the body turning dry. Smoke is rising heavy to the middle of the sky.
Incinerator.
Burning to the bone, leave the piles of ashes sitting on the stone.
Incinerator.
Fire in the hole, burning up the body and I'm burning up the soul.
Incinerator.
Burning to the bone, leave the piles of ashes sitting on the stone.
Incinerator.
Fire in the hole, burning up the body and I'm burning up the soul.
Click, clack, fire crack, never coming back. Panic in the system, turning into ash and black. Switch the heat, burning feet, nothing sweet. Dying in the rhythm of the heavy metal beat. Paranoid, out of noise, chemically destroyed. Every single happiness is getting null and void. I'm a savage, I'm a waste, I'm a fuel for the fire. Burning on the funeral and ceremonial pie. Pop another seal, make it real, make it feel. Spinning on the rim of the jagged rusty steel. Ash to ash, dust to dust, iron in the rust. In the pile of the cinders is the only trust.
Burn, baby, burn. No return. Hotter, melted.
Incinerator.
Burning to the bone, leave the piles of ashes sitting on the stone.
Incinerator.
Fire in the hole, burning up the body and I'm burning up the soul.
Incinerator.
Burning to the bone, leave the piles of ashes sitting on the stone.
Incinerator.
Fire in the hole, burning up the body and I'm burning up the soul.